Welcome back to my channel. It's been a very, very long time. I've been crazy busy, but here I am. I'm gonna have to look here, because if I look here at the camera and not at what I'm doing, my brain's just gonna go. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna get right into it. Most requested video. I'm gonna change this actually, because this is really annoying, but you know, let's just get into it. So my most requested video that pretty much every single person voted for was how to grow your business. So I'm going to keep this quite, set to Instagram, basically. 99% of my business, I think, comes from my Instagram page. So we're going to keep it to Instagram because that's just what I know best. Right, let's get straight in. These are going to be the top 5 tips, all right? Well, 6, because I've got like a little added extra at the end. So, number 1, you must show your, I'm going to say this to you actually, you must show your face on your Instagram, okay? I know none of you like it, and sometimes you're like, oh, it's so cringy, I don't like getting on camera, I hate it. You haven't got to do stupid dances, okay? You just get on camera, you know, show your face. The reason why you have to do this is, sorry, I'm going to get really distracted because I just heard the doorbell go and I'm like this. I'm like, what's going on here? Sorry, I'm getting really distracted. Right, so the reason you've got to show your face is because people like people. Well, they don't. I don't like people. but you know what I mean? The only way I can explain it is, for me anyway, personally, when I'm booking a treatment, if I want to go to someone for lashes, or I'm trying to find a new like brow tech or whoever it is, and I will always search on Instagram because I'm looking at, you know, pictures and videos and stuff like that. The way you're going to get clients is by being personable or personal, whatever the name is, on your socials. You need to be showing yourself. You need to be, you know, not all the time, just, you know, I say have your name in your bio if it's not part of your business name, or do like a little introductory post, so like a picture of yourself, and put like a little caption underneath. Hi, my name is, this is what I do. You know, I've been working in the industry for this amount of time, or even if you're new, hi, nice to meet you all. This is my name. I've trained with XYZ, you know, I'm starting up my new page, really, you know, welcome you, blah, blah, blah. It just gives people a little bit more, it's engaging for people because they're like, oh, she looks nice, or, oh, she looks okay. When I look at people's Instagrams and I see just like a generic, you know, I don't know, phone aesthetics or whoever, and I'm scrolling through their page and I can see like pictures of like boxes of products, I can't really see any treatments being done, or I don't know who's behind the account. For me anyway, personally, it throws me off a little bit, because if I was booking in with that person, I'd be a bit like, oh, I don't know where I don't know who they are. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. Not that matters, but, you know, some people might prefer going to a woman if it's a girl. You know, I don't know where I'm going. Are they working from home? Are they working from a clinic? You know, what's their background? How long they've been doing it? You know, all these questions that some clients aren't confident enough to actually DM and ask you. So put yourself on your Instagram. People love being nosy. People love like looking at your personal life. They love seeing who you are, what you're doing, you know, all that jazz. So it hasn't got to be every day, but you have to put yourself on your Instagram page. Sorry, you have to. Otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere. You have to be personable. That was number 1. All right, number 2. I think you're going to hate this even more. Reels. I hate it. I hate it. Not that I hate it, because I don't. I love it, because when I'm sitting on Instagram, what are you scrolling on? Reels. You know, I'm constantly putting posts up, and I know I should put more reels up, but I just don't have time. But when you are on Instagram and you're, you know, sitting there flicking through, what are you looking at? You're looking at reels. You're not looking at posts and stuff. Even me, I'm the worst for it. If I'm on Instagram and I'm scrolling through and I see like a nice just picture, I'll like it, but I won't really look too much on it. And I'm scrolling through trying to find the funny educational videos, because that's what's engaging. This is what you need to be doing. Instagram has moved so far from what it used to be in like 2019, 18, whatever it was, when it used to just be pictures, you know, and everyone got all their content from that way. But now it's all about videos and reels. If you're not making reels and videos and they're not engaging, they're not captivating, you're not really using Instagram to the best of your ability. Even if you're a newbie and you haven't got any content to post whatsoever, which this comes on to number 3, which I'll do number 3 in with it actually. So number 3 is educational posts / reels. So even if you're a newbie and you've got no content whatsoever, and you're like, oh, but Lindsay, what am I meant to post? I haven't done anything yet. Rubbish. There's no excuse. Get a box of, you know, volley fill, or a box of whatever filler you're using. Shout out to volley fill. Sponsor me for this ad. No, I'm joking. So yeah, sorry. Basically, get a picture or a box of whatever product it is you're using or that you're willing to use in the clinic, and do an educational post on that. So you could get, I don't know, say like you do tear trough and you do skin boosters for under the eyes. You could do an educational reel holding up Lumi Eyes, holding up Redensity 2 for under the eye tear trough filler, holding them both up, and you could do a video on, you know, just a quick 30-second reel. What should I pick and why? And you could literally hold up the products, put a little music on the background, and you know them little ones where they go do 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 do. You haven't got to say anything, you haven't got to do anything. You literally just hold the products up, and then in the reel you can list the benefits and the like the positives and negatives, pros and cons of each one. So for tear trough, you could put amazing for, you know, filling hollowness under the eyes. Cons, not so good if you have any kind of loose skin. You know, Lumi Eyes, perfect if you've got loose skin that you want repairing, you know, good for darkness, not so great for filling out hollowness. You know, just do little reels like that. You haven't got to have millions of clients. If anything, I'm the worst, because when I'm only in clinic part-time, because obviously I've got kids and, you know, other commitments, but when I am in the clinic, I don't have breaks. I will work back to back from like 9 till 3 till I go and pick the kids up. And when I get home, I'm like, oh my God, I haven't taken any pictures today. I've done 10 clients and not got a single picture because I just don't have the time, but it's my own fault. But that will kick me in the backside in the future. And I am trying to get more out there, hence why I'm doing more YouTube videos, because it's been on my list to do for ages and I had, you know, just life got carried away. But yeah, educational posts, why you should do this, why you shouldn't do this. Oh, another good one, why you should come to me as a practitioner. That's a good one. That ticks off number 1, 2 and 3 all at the same time. You're showing your face. Sorry, I've got my little laptop here with all my notes on, that's why I keep looking down. So you're showing your face, you're doing reels, and you're doing educational all in the same time. So you could have yourself there saying why you should come to me as a practitioner. You know, if you're a registered nurse, tick, bonus. You know, I'm not. For anyone, I get a lot of people asking me if I'm a medic. I'm not. But if you're, you know, registered nurse, use that to your advantage. I bloody would. Any non-medic that says they wouldn't, you're lying, because you would, because I bloody would. So if you're a registered nurse, or, you know, a dental nurse, healthcare professional, whatever it is, I put that in your bio. Use that to your advantage. So you could have that in your reels to say, my name's Lindsay, I'm a registered nurse, you know, this is my experience, you're in safe hands, these are the treatments that I do. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, all in one video. So I'm a bit thirsty. Okay. Where was I? Okay, number 4. So even though I've said reels, I've put down before and after pictures. You should still be posting before and after pictures, even if it's on reels or, you know, as a post. No one's saying you can't post posts, like as pictures, if that makes sense. You absolutely can. We do loads of it all the time. So before and afters, whether you do that as a photo post or you do it as a reel showing, you know, the before video, after video, whatever it is, always show the before and the after. There's so many times that you'll see on my Instagram where I've just got the afters and I haven't got any befores. And a few clients pulled me up on it and was like, Lindsay, you never post the before. And I think it's because where I've had my clients with me for years, I didn't feel the need to post the before because I'd worked on them for ages. But when you're getting new clients want to see the before picture because they're looking at an after, and yeah, it might look great, but to them, like, well, I don't know what it looked like before. She could have walked in like that. Really? So make sure you're posting the befores and the afters so that clients can really see a comparison of the treatment that they're coming in for or that they're going to book for. You know, otherwise they're just going to see the after and go, oh, well, I don't know what she looked like before. She might not have been the same as me, you know, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, befores and afters always. Okay, so number 5 is about how much you should be posting on your Instagram/socials a day. There are people out there that say that you should be posting every single day. I know that's not realistic. We're not social media influencers. We're aesthetics practitioners / beauty, you know, beauty owners, salon owners, whatever it is that you're doing. You know, we can't do a million jobs at once. So I say posting around 3 times a week minimum is vital. If you can do every single day or 5 days a week, perfect. Some people say even multiple times a day. It just depends how much time you've got. Obviously, the more you're posting, the more chance you've got of being seen. I don't know if any of you watch Gary Vee. I literally follow him. I love him so much. You know, he does all the crypto stuff, so I follow that side of his like journey. But he does a lot of stuff like this where he says, I think he posts something ridiculous like 5 times a day. Obviously, that's not him doing it. He's got someone doing it for him. But you still have to film all of the content yourself, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I don't know where he gets the time to do that. Anyway, yeah. So, post minimum 3 times a week, whether it's a reel, whether it's a before and after photo, educational post, whatever it is. Minimum 3. If you can post 5 times a week, great. With stories though, however, don't quote me on this because obviously I'm not an Instagram expert, but this is just like my personal experience. Don't post constantly on your stories. I try and aim for no more than like 5-6 posts on my stories, not posts, obviously like 5 or 6 story uploads a day. And make sure they're captivating and make sure there's like reason behind why you're posting. There's a few people on my Instagram that literally will post 30, 40 times a day and they reuse the same content. So when you're on the story, you're clicking next and what they've done, I mean, I'm not bad mouthing anyone. Obviously that might work amazing for them, which is fine. And if it does work for you, keep doing it. I'm not saying don't, this is just my opinion. But you'll get someone that's posting, you know, 30, 40 stories a day and it will be the same reused content that they posted last week and you're clicking next and it's just the same thing over and over and over. And for me, when I'm clicking through, it puts me off and I'm like, oh, I saw this yesterday, boring, and I'll just swipe off and I won't watch it. So then if you are posting something really, really good, maybe like 5-6 stories in, people aren't going to watch it because they're going to swipe off and think, oh, it's boring. So yeah, less is more with better quality content. Don't just randomly, even if you've got nothing to post, what I'm saying is don't just get old stuff and think, oh, I'll just have to keep posting that every couple of days because people will get bored of it and they won't watch it. So try and keep it fresh, keep it new, you know, keep more content coming out. And that is the way forward. So 3 to 5 posts a week. If you can every day, perfect. And stories, I'd maybe keep it to like 5 actual captivating stories with meaning behind it. Don't just keep posting random because it'll put people off. Okay, so this is tip number 6, or like my extra little tip. So I'm going to look right at you when I say this. Don't focus or worry on what other people are doing. Don't focus on what other people are doing or worry about what other people are doing. Focus on yourself, okay? So it's so easy to get caught up in the industry of where, you know, you're following, because you will, to gain followers, you know, you're going to be following a million other practitioners. You know, it's good to follow other people because I think, you know, it's good to get inspiration from people. However, there's a difference between, you know, getting inspiration from people and copying people. So try and be unique. Just because Sally down the road has done something doesn't mean you have to do it straight away. You know, watch other people's reels, see what they're doing, see what content's working for them, and, you know, take bits and, you know, make it your own. But but don't copy people. Because I think, again, that's where you might lose clients, when clients sort of look at you and they're like, oh, well, she's just, I've seen that on everyone else's page, she's just copying now. Your clients come to you for a reason. You will gain a certain type of client for you. Everyone's clients are going to be different. Your clients are going to go to you because they like the treatments that you do, they like the content you post, they like you as a person. So try and put yourself out there more as you. Don't copy other people, and try not to get so worked up over what everyone else is doing. It's really easy to, get down about it and be looking at someone else's page and thinking, oh gosh, like she's doing really well, she's only down the road from me, like, oh, I'm not as good as her. It can put you into a really bad place. So always be positive. If you could take this however you want, even if it's to a point of where you think, I have to unfollow all of the other practitioners to stay in my own lane and focus on what I'm doing. Because as I said, it's easy to get caught up and focusing on what someone else is doing, and that can really impact you negatively and make you feel really rubbish in yourself. So even if you have to unfollow other people for you to stop watching, do that. Just do something, or limit your time on social media where you're not constantly scrolling through other people's pages. We all start somewhere. We've all done different journeys. We've all trained with different people. We all like different treatments. We've all got different clients. We're in different areas. So don't focus too much and worry about what other people are doing. Just do your own thing, work at your own pace, set yourself goals. For me, everyone knows I've got ADHD, so I bounce all over the place. I'm here, there and everywhere, which is probably why I forget to take all my before and after pictures of my clients, rabbit their ear off, and then they leave and I think, oh, they look really good, them lips, and I haven't even got a picture. Standard. So yeah, I forgot even what I was saying now. My brain's just completely gone out the window. But yeah, it's easy to get distracted with what other people are doing, but focus on yourself. We've all started from somewhere. Just do little lists. That's what I was saying. So obviously with my ADHD, I forget everything. I forget to take before and after pictures. I have to make lists of everything. My notes on my laptop, on my phone, is my go-to for literally everything. If you can get some sort of schedule where you say, right, today I've got a whole day of 10 till 12, I'm going to do clients. 12 till 1, I'm going to do this, and set yourself out a time schedule of doing certain things, okay? So that you can follow your progress. It's going to work for you. What works for you might not work for someone else. So, be kind to yourself, but be strict, have a schedule and try and stick to it as much as you can. Okay, so my top 5. Number 1, show your face, be personable, show your clients who you are, what you do, and, be relatable on your page. Number 2, reels. So whether it's, befores and afters of your client's progress, products, treatments, whatever it is, make sure you're doing reels. 3, educational posts. So whether it's about products, about treatments, an educational post about yourself, whether you wanted to do it on anatomy, whatever it is, make sure you're doing educational posts and helping direct your clients on why they should be booking with you and what treatments are best to suit them. 4 is before and after. Why does my hand look so big? Ew. Right, number 4 is befores and afters, whether that's on reels, whether that's on posts, whatever it is you want to do, on stories. Just make sure you're getting the before picture as well as the after, so that clients can compare them, so that they sort of know what to expect when they get their treatments done. Number 5 is consistent posting, so always showing up on your socials, minimum 3 times a week for posting posts or reels, 5 days a week if you can, and stories I'd limit to 5 times a day. And just to recap, number 6, or the extra tip, whatever you want to call it, is just be kind to yourself. Don't keep comparing yourself to what everyone else is doing. Do what's comfortable for you, do what works for you, and don't focus on the negatives on what everyone else is doing. Just be your own person, be yourself, be true to who you are, and you will get the right clients following you. Okay, right, that sums it all up. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. We're going to do more content. I'm going to try and post every Tuesday and Friday at around 7-8 o'clock. So fingers crossed that goes that way. I'm going to be doing loads and loads of content like this. So if you've got any suggestions on what you want me to cover next, pop them in the comments below. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you could give me a follow on my socials if you don't already. So Instagram and Facebook is at Lindsay Owens Aesthetics. I'll pop it in the description below so that you can see. And yeah, I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, give me a follow, and I will see you soon.